Hey guys, it's Joel from Joel Reviews here to review Black Panther! Uganda! I've been waiting so long to do that. I know my review is a little late. I've been having a little troubles at home with my house. We're not going to get into that because it's not important, because this review is for you guys. You guys! You peeps. So, let's get into this. What did I think of all the performances? They were amazing. Alright, this movie is definitely a movie from everybody. Marvel lovers, DC lovers, kid lovers, adult lovers. It's for everyone. This movie was fantastic. It was one where I was glad I got to see it. Let's start. It's a Marvel movie, so you know that the beginning starts with a boom! It starts with a bang. Then you know the end of the movie is one big, long boom! We all know this. It's a Marvel movie. What else did we expect? We expected greatness, didn't we? And we got greatness. Fantastical greatness. Now, we all know from Civil War, the Black Panther, the actor is great. Everybody knows this. He did fantastic in that movie, and we all loved him. And he did fantastic in this movie as well. We all knew exactly how he was going to act in his Ugandan accent. From Civil War is back. His adventure is all about him and Uganda. It has to do with the past, it has to do with the present, and it has to do kind of with the future. It's pretty epic where they go with this story. And it works well with all the characters. You get to meet Black Panther's girlfriend. You get to meet Black Panther's mom. You get to meet Black Panther's people, the Ugandans. You get to see tribal leaders. And you get to see them interact and not interact. And you get to see the world of Uganda. It was awesome. Every bit of it worked. You really got to get the sense of the Black Panther. You got to know who he was, what he stood for, and why he did what he did. In Civil War, they have flashpoints like they did in Spider-Man, where you figure out why he did what he did. You get to figure out how he becomes a good king. But then, my lovely boy, Michael B. Jordan. You guys would probably know him from the movie Creed. He is the Creed Meister. He is a wonderful actor. He did such a great job as the villain of this movie. And his heart belongs here. Michael B. Jordan is such a great actor that he finally took the Marvel movie madness that they've been having for pretty much every movie and spun it in a circle. Everybody remembers Loki. Who else do you remember from the Marvel Cinematic Universe that's a villain? Not a hero, but it's a villain. You don't remember any of them, do you? Do you? No, you probably don't. You might remember Thanos because he's been in the background for so long, but you really don't know any villain at all. They're all plain, they're all boring, they're not fun. There's no Batman and Joker. Thor, in his movie with Loki, was boring. But when he versed the Avengers, Loki was pretty nifty. But he was still no Joker to that Batman. This movie, however, corrects that and has a dark side. And you get his intentions, and you get his purpose throughout the movie. It goes into his past, it goes into his future, it goes into his present. And you understand why he would do such a thing. And he is such a funny villain that's very charismatic, that makes you care about him, that makes you understand why he did this. He has a purpose, unlike any Marvel villain before now. This movie ends on a great note. It ends with a wave of a standalone movie. You could watch this and be fine and be done with this movie. You don't have to watch any of the other Marvel movies to get an understanding of this movie. And that's great because it feels like an actual movie, not part of a cinematic universe. And that's what's great about this movie. And the villain shines. Black Panther shines. All the cast shines. What did I think of the CGI effects, though? That's a good question. Most of it's pretty good. But there is a scene at the very beginning where you see a mountainside. And the Black Panther is becoming king. Uganda. But it really looks bad. It looks like me right now looking at nothingness. It really looked that bad. And for them to use ILM, Lucasfilm's Industrial Light Magic, it should have looked a lot cleaner, a lot better. Come on, Disney. You got the money. How was the sound? So I got to go to a Dolby Cinema. And that was awesome. I felt every boom. I felt every bang. It was amazing. Uganda! It was the best experience I could have ever have imagined. I got to put my feet up and the cushions laying me back, and the sound effects were fantastic for this film. So if you guys have a 7.1 surround sound, you better hook that bad boy up and watch this movie because it's going to be great. So overall, this movie is a fantastic movie. I can't give it my highest rating though. There is a scene or a couple of myriad of scenes that are woven in because of this character being in Civil War. But in this movie, he really doesn't have a true reason to be in this film at all. And that kind of sucks because without that part, the movie may have flowed a little bit better. But you do get an outsider's perspective from him. There's just some things he should have done to make his performance stand out and perfected. So with that in mind, that one little teensy problem will bring this movie down to a 9.5. But this movie was amazing, and you really need to watch it because Michael B. Jordan as the villain and Black Panther really do give you a sense of Batman and Joker in the cinematic universe. This is Joel Reviews signing out.